How you doing, everybody? It's Champaign here with you. We're here today with a first look at an upcoming demo for a game called Nightwater, brought to us by the team at Studio Ashty, who I would like to thank for sending me an advanced review copy of the demo. Very nice of them to consider me. I want to thank them very, very much. Let us hop in and see what they have to say in the intro to this game here. Let's find out. Wait to the sound of my voice. Nightwater, a decision you made, a shore you shaped, a prison you chose, rules you wrote, boundaries you drew. Reach the lighthouse to find closure. Reach the lighthouse to have your questions answered. Reach the lighthouse. Okay, so we can part ways again. Basically, reach the lighthouse. That's kind of what we're looking to do. So this game, it's listed as a game about foraging, crafting, and automating to grow your factory, unlocking new technologies, and expanding your island to discover new biomes, and then progressing through several ages to then find your way to the lighthouse and escaping the reality that we're in. So here we go. We're going to collect 10 wood, place a workbench, harvest wood by destroying trees, press B to open the building menu. Let's try going this way and see if we got some trees up here. Seemed like trees would be outside, not inside, so let's give it a look. So we're just going to bang on trees. That's all we got to do. So left click and bang on a tree. All right. How much wood do I have? So if I take a look in my inventory, tab is my inventory. We have 7 wood. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more. Okay. Place a workbench. I'm guessing maybe inside? I don't know. So we'll maybe put it like here. I don't know. I can't open that door yet. So we'll go ahead. I'm just going to drop one like right here. So 1 workbench right there. Manual workstation for crafting simple parts from basic materials. Crafting speed is faster than early stage assemblers. Okay. So go ahead and do that. Or can I not put it down here? We might have to go upstairs with it. Now that I look, let's see. Is it upstairs? It is. So upstairs we go with it. Let's see. Right mouse button to exit. B to change building. R to rotate. Left shift to build multiple. So we'll go ahead, rotate it like that. Cool. We've got ourselves a workbench. We're going to craft 4 wooden planks, place a research table. So if we look at this, a plank is going to be 6 pieces of wood. Is what it looks like. So we're going to have to get 24 pieces of wood to do this. Okay. No problem. We'll go ahead, get a whole lot of wood to do this. Because if I read that right, I believe that was 6 wood per plank. That's what it sure seemed like to me. And I think I've got 18. No, I got 19 wood. So 1 more tree will do it. All right, that'll take care of it. So let's go ahead. Make those planks, make the research table. So interact. We're going to make 4 of these. Can I do that? Oh, it'll just keep making them until you hit. So you just got to click it once and it will keep making them until you tell it to stop. Basically. All right. So a research table. Right here, 4 planks, displays milestone progress and all upcoming unlocks for crafts, buildings, and buffs. You got it. So we'll go ahead, set that right about there. Cool. As you can tell, the graphics, they do have a bit of a cartoony look. I don't know exactly what this style is called, but it has a very unique style for the graphics in here. But yeah, I don't know exactly what this is called. Someone's going to have a name for what this is, what it is. It's neat looking. I can say that much. Unlock wood milestone 1, and then place a wood harvester. Okay. So milestone 1, primitive wood harvester, automatically harvest tree resources within a small radius at a slow speed. Harvested items count towards milestone progression. So we need 11 more oak wood to unlock that entry. Okay, so let's go ahead, get 11 more wood. We apparently don't want any of these oak trees. So we're just going to get rid of all of them. That's why they're here, apparently. So, there it is. Primitive wood harvester has been unlocked. So we're going to place a wood harvester. That is going to be over here at the... Oh, no, that's not going to be here. It's going to be B for building tab. A wood harvester. So I need 20 wood and 2 planks. So I basically need 32 wood. Okay, so let's go and get some more wood from the trees over here. I got 2 there, got 3 there. So I needed 32 wood, I said? Yeah, so I've got to get 8 more wood to do that. All right, that one only had 2. That apparently was a low wood content on that one. That out there appears to be the lighthouse that we are trying to find and get to escape this land. It looks a little bit busted right now. Is that a problem? I mean, could be. I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking that might be an issue. We're going to go to the workbench, make 2 planks. So, now, what does that do? Oh, so that just pins it. All right. But I only want to make them 1 at a time. So you do have to hit cancel to stop it. So you can't just set it and walk away. You've got to go until you don't want anymore, and then tell it to stop. Seemingly, I could have been doing it wrong, but that's what it seemed to be to me. So, wood harvester now, which is going to be our 20 wood and our 2 planks. This is a big one. Let's go ahead and maybe I'll put it over here. So this looks like it's a factory kind of dealie because it's got an output on it. A very, very crude looking output, but that seems to be an output. And then I guess that's like the input. So resources around. Oh, I see. If you put it around a bunch of stuff, does it? Okay. So if you put it around a bunch of trees, it sees the number that it can handle. So like if I set it here, there's 2 resources there. Okay. So let's try that. Just for the fun of it. Okay, so there's that. Unlock stone milestone 1. Use the manifester in front of the cave to expand the island. Okay, so since I've done this, E to interact. Oh, and it's just going to farm them. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I guess we're going to tell it. Or is it working already? It might already be working. Yeah, it is already working, so I don't have to do anything. I can just let that go, and maybe it will just harvest, maybe it'll get more wood out of it than I can. I don't know. We're going to leave it there. Let that roll. But the next thing they want us to do is unlock stone milestone 1, so let's see what that's about. It's now raining here. That's wonderful. All right, so stone milestone 1. Let's see, unlocks... no, I probably have to actually like get some stone before we can even find out. So just bang on that. That's clay. All right, not what I was thinking. There's stone. So now if we take a look, that might give us an idea of what we need to do. It does. We need 30 total, so we got to get 26 more to do that. No problem. So just keep on hammering away on this. The skies are clearing a bit, just a little. Again, I like the graphical style of this. It's kind of neat. How are we doing? 16. And we've got, now I think that was 22 if my count was right. 25. Yeah, so we got to get just a few more. This will hopefully do it. No, one short. Okay. Got it. So next thing, use the manifester in front of the cave to expand the island. Oh, Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Let's continue on. We're going to use the manifester in front of the cave to expand the island. Here's the manifester. Okay, so select land. So, I guess if I like click on one of this, if I click on that, oh, so everything has a cost. Got it. Got it. So we can get to, it looks like, how many can we get to? So 1, 2, 3 in the demo. So we can get to these 3. Okay, so we'll start with this. So I've got to get a bunch more wood. I've got to make 5 that looks like stone blocks. which probably means I'm going to have to make something to do that. Would seem to be the case. So if we go to B for building or not. No, maybe we got to go back here. So research table. So that unlocks that. So primitive rock crusher, stone bricks. So is that, again, was that at the workbench? Oh, there we go. Stone bricks. How many stone bricks did I need? If I go back here and look at this again. I need 5. And then I need 30 wood. And then I need 10 clay in total. So let's do 5 of these to start this out. All right. So that'll start us off. Let's go back to our wood harvester. Let's see how that's doing. And apparently those trees don't leave. Interesting. So go ahead, take that. Cool. So apparently if we do it, the trees stay there forever, but the harvester is just very, very gentle on the trees is what I'm gathering here. And just keeps all the wood there, keeps the trees there while just continuing to harvest from it. I wish I knew that trick. So, all right. That is more clay. Yeah, there's a couple more. All right, and then this should be the last of it. Okay, so there's our 11. Now the question is, along this same line, what would it take to build the, or where is it? Is it B for build? No, because those are just those 3 things. So if I go back here again and look at this, what do I... Oh, I need 80 rocks in order to get that. All right, so we're a long, long way from that. Okay, no problem. That's why it didn't open up yet. Now I get it. Now I understand. So let's go here to the manifester. I don't have the wood. That's right, because I was waiting on the wood harvester to finish, maybe getting me a little bit more so I didn't have to chop down any more trees. There's what we want. So we can go ahead, expand the island a smidge. So we'll expand it there. We have everything we need. Cool. So that's a collect 53 wood to unlock milestone 3 for wood. Collect 100 wheat to unlock milestone 2 for wheat. Okay. Unlocking pipes and chests allowed you to build basic automation and increase item storage capacity. Huh. Sounds good. And then I've got a pinned item there. I think it was when I was trying to figure out planks so we can get rid of that. L gets rid of a pinned item. Okay. So we've got some wheat here and a stone that just popped up out of nowhere. All right. So wheat, I need basically 95 more wheat. So we're going to go with this. We'll eventually get into things with automation, I'm guessing. But for now, we're just going to keep on just gathering for the moment. Now, what are those? Oh, that's just a flower. That's not anything. All right. No problem. We've got 46 more to go. We've unlocked wheat oil. Okay, so yeah, we're unlocking 2 different milestones. That's what we're doing. Okay. So the first one was wheat oil, and then whenever we get this done, we're going to get another one done. So, okay. Buy 2 more wheat stalks will do it. Or wheat plants, or what do I want to call them? Primitive pipe. All right, so, and then chests are going to probably be from the wood. That's my guess. So let's go ahead and knock down some of these trees. We can go back to, okay, so there's a wood gear. That's going to be, that was like the next thing on the list for wood, I'm guessing. That was milestone 2, I would imagine. I've got 31 wood. How much do we have back here? Let's take a look. How much has this guy generated? It has done, so we got 18 there. And can I take this? I can demolish it. So maybe I'll demolish this and deconstruct mode. Because we got a bunch of places over here that we can put that up. There's a bunch of areas with a bunch more trees, so this might be a good thing to do. Perhaps, like if I put it here. So we'll go back into build mode. let's try setting one of these up like right over here. So you've got 4 resources around, and apparently you can build it in the middle of all of it. That doesn't seem to hurt it. And then we'll go ahead and interact. So that seems like it's going to be okay. At some point. If it's running. Is it running? There we go. It's just taking its time. Oh, it's 15 seconds between actions now. Huh. It's interesting. I thought it was, I mean, it was better than that before. Huh. Okay. Just going to let it go. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead. We'll take a few more trees out just to keep this part going. All right. So that's good. They said in the demo there's like an hour and a half to 2 hours of content that is like just continuous content, and then it's like 4 hours in total to see everything that the demo has to offer, is what the developers had said in the email that they had sent me. So that gives you an idea of if you got the demo when it comes out. And the demo comes out on May 8th. So how much you'd be able to expect if you played it yourself. So let's see. Next thing, place a primitive chest, place a primitive pipe. So we're going to automate wood production by connecting a wood harvester to a chest using a pipe. Okay, so a primitive chest is going to be, what is that going to be? A build? It's going to be a build. Okay, so I need 2 more planks. I've got plenty of wood. So let's go ahead, create 2 more planks. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and set up the chest and a pipe. So let's do the pipe as well. The pipe is going to be where? So that's everything there. Is it a build action? It is a build action. This is where it gets a little bit interesting because some things are build, some things are workbench. And just trying to figure out what the difference between them is. It's sometimes confusing, but when in doubt, check the other one is basically it. So wood gears, it said it needed 2, right? Yeah, we need 2. So in order to make 2, we need 1 more clay. Not a problem. So we'll go over here. There's our clay. We can go ahead and make our gears here. So craft those. And then we'll stop that. What else did I need for the pipes then? 10 wheat oil. Okay. So what is the wheat oil? Oh, so that's why they wanted me to get all the wheat. Now I kind of understand that a little bit more. So, and those get made in 5s. So now I got my 10 wheat oil. All this said, we're going to go ahead, set this up over here. Oh, and now I can understand why they want us to do that. Just that way this thing will keep on spitting out wood into the pipe. Now, this makes me wonder if I need to have all this set up on a level piece of land. This will be interesting. So, rotates like that. Okay. So we're going to set this up like here. Can try to. And then if I build a pipe, so let's build a pipe. Build it from there. Okay. Oh, the pipe length is 1,500, so you can go a long, long way with the pipe. Okay, well, not that long, but I mean 1,500. We got plenty of space, is what I'm seeing there. So that's not a problem. And then this thing, if we take a look, it has a capacity of 30, so that's better than this. Because that has a capacity of 20. Okay, so that's good. So we can go ahead and take all that out of there. Got it. Cool. Next thing, expand your island to unlock the last forest biome. Discover new biomes by expanding your island. Some areas contain ruins or structures that can be interacted with. Okay, so expanding the islands. If we go back here, that was to our manifester here, this guy. I'm guessing we got to go that way. That would be, yeah, because that looks like it's supposed to be a forest biome. That would seem like it would make sense. So in order to do that, I need 10 planks, I need 10 wheat oil, and I need 10 stone blocks. So let's see how close we are to all that. If we go here. No, that's wrong. Workbench, E. So 10 stone blocks. So I am going to need a bunch more stone. So I need 40 stone in order to get my 10 stone blocks. And I don't have any new things unlocked for stone because we've got to take out a lot of stone before we get that next milestone. Well, before we even get the first milestone, basically. So we'll do that. Also, what are these? Nature blessing. Press E to interact. Oh, so we can basically like choose a thing that we would get from this, I'm guessing. So if I click that, I'd get 36 stone. I do. Okay, excellent. And then that also opens up a primitive rock crusher, which may not be a bad idea. There's also a loot barrel. Cool, 4 planks right there. How about it? Nice. So I guess I should walk around and check the loot barrels is what they're saying. Okay, I'll gladly check a loot barrel. Also, what are you? You're nothing. You're decorative. Okay, no worries. Are there any other loot barrels hiding around out here by any chance? Any others? All right, here's another one. Okay, some stone bricks there. How about that? So let's go ahead. Let's set up another chest. Let's set up another. Let's set up one of these rock harvesters because that seems like it's a good idea. So a primitive rock crusher is going to be 1 more brick, and then we have everything. Well, we need 3 more clay. So let's make 1 more stone brick to do this. So let's craft that. Okay, and then cancel. We also need some clay. How much did we say we needed for it? We need 3 more clay. Not a problem. Yeah, because I might as well start automating all this stuff if I can. Look at me making sense. That's just nonsense, me making sense. And what else do I need for a pipe and a chest? So I need 2 more wooden gears. And I need 10 wheat oil. So let's do that. So 10 wheat oil. Okay, and then I need 2 more wooden gears. Okay, so there's that, which means I'm going to probably need more clay now. And then then I need 25 wood, which I probably have a bunch of wood over here now in this chest, I'm guessing. Let's check it out, see how we're doing. Interact, we do. Cool. That's good. So 1 rock harvester and a chest and a pipe. I think we have everything we need for it. Yes. Yes. And yes. So let's go ahead and set this out here somewhere where we might have a good bunch of stuff that it could be used with. Let's see. Maybe in here. Let's go find a good spot for it. So B, a primitive rock crusher. There's 7 around there. That's pretty darn good. 7 seems like a good number, so we're just going to put that there. And it shows you what's going to get knocked down if you do it. So we're going to lose that 1 tree. But I'm good with that. And then E to interacts. So it should, and it's 8.3 seconds between actions. So now we're going to do the same thing here. I'm going to set up a chest down here, kind of in the neighborhood of my, well, I'm not going to be able to get that close. We'll set up a chest right here. So primitive chest right here. Making sure that we have the arrows pointing the right direction. Let's just drop that right there and then build a pipe there. Nope, that's not what I want. B to build and a pipe. Primitive, but primitive is good. And then that's going to go down there. So yes, 1500 is actually not that long of a... It's not as long as you would have thought. Not as long as I would have thought. But that's all right. So we can take all the stone out of there. We're automating stone now. We've automated wood. That's beautiful. Next thing we need to do is now going back to expanding that island to unlock the last forest biome. So if I go back here again, take a look at this. We need 10 blocks. I need 6 planks. And I need 10 wheat oil. So I think I can pin that. Yeah, I can pin that so I don't have to keep on looking. I believe I can pin that. So does that pin that? It does. So I don't have to keep on thinking about it and trying to remember it with my horrible memory. All right, so there's that. I need the 10 stone blocks. I have the stone to do this. The only thing I don't know about is whether or not I have the wood for the planks. But if not, I have all that wood that's in that chest over there. Okay. And no, I don't. So let's see how much wood I have here. How are we looking? That's the stone. That's going to be a problem. 25 there. So while I'm making these planks, I might as well... Or I'll make the planks and then come back for the rest of the wood that I need. So, yeah. No, that's going to be E to interact again. Always forget about that. So I need basically whatever wood we've got left here, and then might need to knock down another tree. Yeah, because this is not going to happen all that fast. Oh, it might have been better to put that over here. Perhaps. Maybe. Although, I mean, that said that it was by a bunch of trees. So, do I want to knock that out? If I did, so I don't know. If I did that, will it take everything out with it? I don't know. Just for the fun of it. Let's try it. It's just for funsies. If I knock that out. So it gets rid of the pipe, but that's no big deal. We can always reset the pipe. So we're going to try and build this a little bit further in, I guess. If I rotate that. So it still only says that there's 3 around. There's got to be a better place to build this. Where there's more than 3 trees. I mean, there's 4. I mean, maybe 4 is as good as I get. I guess, maybe. Like, if I put it right in the middle of it. Okay, if I put it right in the middle of it, I get 6. So, yeah, let's do that. So, let's go ahead and put 6 there. Just drop it right there. We'll also go ahead and pick up this chest. We'll take everything out of it. So, let's take that. And then we will deconstruct the chest. And then I can set these 2 chests kind of much more close to each other. So, build this chest right over here again, making sure it's facing the right direction. The arrows are facing the right way. And then we can go ahead and set the pipe up again. So build and much better. So yeah, this will generate wood a lot quicker. Yeah, a lot better than it was before. How much wood do we have now? Let's see how we're looking. We have enough to make our last 2 planks. That's what I wanted to check. So, all right, in we go. 2 more planks. Okay. So now we can go here and expand again. So we have everything we need. So manifest. That is done. And then we're going to explore the Dark Thicket once. Your machines continue to operate while you're away. Mini games can unlock powerful buffs. Okay. Off we go to the Dark Thicket. Let's see what we have over here. Oh, we got more loot barrels. I do love a loot barrel. 20 wheat oil in that one. Let's see. We got another one over here. Okay. Is that the Dark Thicket? That's the Dark Thicket. So before we go in there. Oh! Explore the Dark Thicket and cut down trees to receive mini-game specific resources. The Dark Thicket has different areas with different trees. Use the gathered resources to upgrade your skills and become better at cutting down trees until you become strong enough to cut down the elder tree in the north. And then progress the wood dust milestone to unlock strong buffs and unique buildings. Gather enough resources for reputable upgrades to become the strongest lumberjack in history. Okay. Very, very interesting. We got it. So, do I want to do that just yet? Let's maybe take a look back here. Go get some loot barrels. All right, let's go in. Let's try this out. So enter the Dark Thicket. So overview upgrades. So let's see. So we can select an axe skill. There's a bit and hog skill. There's a berserk skill. So we can just do this to start. So damage trees by interacting with them in the Dark Thicket. All right. So I guess we'll start with that, or maybe not. I guess we don't get to do that just yet. So we'll have to work our way up on that. So, all right, let's go in. Enter Dark Thicket. Not being able to do much of anything to start. We're just gonna, oh shoot, we only have oh wow, we have like no time to do this, and you have to click the left mouse button. It's on a 1 second timer. Okay, yeah, so we are kind of weaklings so far. All right, no problem, no problem at all. So what did that actually get us? If we go here, upgrades, if I look, I do have some of the wood dust. So yeah, let's try that again. So increases axe skill damage per hit by 10. Sure, let's try it one more time. Let's go on in. Enter Dark Thicket. I am a little bit stronger now. We still don't have a lot of time, but we're going to be better here, I think. Okay, that got us a little farther. Okay, so yeah, that was already pretty good. Okay, but again, we've still got to wait a second in between hits. I think you can hold down the mouse button and it will keep going. So we'll try that again. Upgrades. Let's try one more time. So let's see. Permanently increases the amount of time you have while exploring the Dark Thicket by 5 seconds. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and unlock that. All right, that seems good. Let's go in one more time. So now we have 25 seconds. And again, I think I can hold down the left mouse button. Yeah, you can. So it goes in a little bit over a second, so you have a little bit of a delay if you wait. But you have to then try and time it if you don't. So it just depends on how good your timing is. All right. So got a bunch of stuff there. Let's go ahead, try this, go back here again. So upgrades, plus 10. So we'll try it one more time just for the fun of it. Let's go back in. Now, if they could just only have the first tree a lot closer, that'd be good. Oh, yeah, we're doing pretty good now. Let's just keep on making our way back. And just keep going back. I mean, I could probably run somewhat far back. I don't know if it's all that good. Like, if we go to these trees, what do these do? Oh, those are definitely stronger trees, it felt like. All right, no problem. Next thing, they want us to go ahead, plant a primitive plant farmer. So maximize efficiency by building small factories near mini game locations. Machines remain active while you explore. So a plant farmer, what does a plant farmer do? We probably have to check it out first. So what is a primitive plant farmer? Let's go back. I love the way there's like this set of rocks that basically separates the areas there. That is kind of cool. The plant farmer, I mean, that wouldn't be, oh, I mean, it's probably the wheats. That would make the most sense, duh. But let's go here and go to the research table, go to that. So we've got the wheat oil, we've got the primitive pipe. Oh, we need 150 more. So we need 149 more wheat to get that. All right, so let's do that. Just go ahead, get a whole bunch of wheat. Knock down a whole bunch of wheat stalks. Actually, while we're at it, let's take all the stone out of there. Let's take all the wood out of there. It doesn't seem like we have any limits to what we can carry in our inventory. Like, we don't have any kind of encumbrance or anything like that. We can just kind of keep collecting. There's a number of spaces, but it feels like the amount of stuff that fills a space is pretty darn good. So I don't know if it's like every individual item takes up one individual space, or if eventually you, like, if I have 100, no, so 104 wood is, or wheat is not, it all fits in one space. So yeah, I don't know if you eventually like max out at one space's capacity. So far, it doesn't seem like it. Have I collected enough wheat at this point? I probably should have pinned that so that way I know. Let's go back and take a look. So, research table, 24 or more. And again, is that pinnable if I look at that? No, that can't be pinned. I think it will actually say on the screen when I've collected enough. Okay, so There we go. Now we have the primitive plant farmer. Okay, so, but again, if we're going to do the whole shebang with this, then we want the plant farmer, we want the pipe, we want the chest. So the whole thing. Let's take a look at what, again, it is for all that. So the plant farmer itself is 5 planks, 4 gears, and the wheat oil, which we already have that. So let's go ahead and make our 5 planks. So let's start with that. We have the wood that we need for it. So let's make the 5 planks for that. Just to start that. So we have enough for that. So that's good. And then I need... so I have 2 gears. I have enough gears. I do need 10 more wheat oil. So let's do 10 more wheat oil for this. Okay, so that takes care of those 2 parts. So if I take a look at that, we have everything we need for that. We have all the wood we need for that. We have the wheat oil. We have the gears. And then this. I need 2 more planks. We got to make 2 more planks, and then I need 10 more wood on top of that. So 2 more planks. And then I basically need 22 more wood. Yeah. So 22 more wood. Let's see how much we got in there. 30. Yeah, that accumulates very, very quickly. So we should have everything we need now. Oh, no, I got to make the planks. Or did I? I think I already made them. Yes. Yes. We have that. So they're saying to build that near minigame locations. If so, is there a bunch of wheat by the minigame location that I didn't see? I don't feel like there was a lot there. Yeah, I don't see any wheat over here at all. So I'm going to put this back here where all the wheat is. So we're going to set this maybe like this. So let's go here. Build a plant farmer. Let's find a place that has a whole bunch of it. So right now I'm seeing 5. It seems to be the number. 7. 7's a much better number. So 7 there. And let's rotate it like that. Okay. Yeah, 7 is good. I'll take that. Same thing, we'll build a chest. And I believe that all this stuff can curve. So we're not going to try all that much, but go ahead, build a chest. Again, making sure that that everything's facing the right way, and it is. And then go ahead, build a pipe. So build a pipe here. Off of that. Cool. Everything's good. So we got wheat that's popping out of there. We got wood that's popping out of there. We've got stone that's popping out of there. Now I wonder, can you daisy chain chests? I would think you could. Is there anything stopping you from doing that? That's almost worth checking out. Like setting up 2 additional chests, and that way we could like double our capacity of everything. Is it? I mean, it's all primitive. Is it worth it to do that? I don't know. I mean, and how much are the chests? If I did that, how much time would I spend on all this, doing all these chests and stuff? I would need 75 wood and 6 planks. You know what? I'm not going to worry about that right now. We do need a primitive assembler, though. Processed items do not count towards the milestone progress, but are essential for advanced crafting and construction. Okay. So a primitive assembler. I'm assuming I don't have the ability to make... Oh, I do. So we do. A rudimentary auto crafter, slow crafting speed with a low construction cost. Okay, so 4 planks, 2 gears, 3 blocks, 10 oil. Okay, let's pin that. All right, so make all the stuff we need for this. So it's like primitive, satisfactory / foundry / all kinds of other games that involve automation. But I love these kind of games. Even if I suck at them, I love these kind of games so much. Which is why when I saw this one and they asked me about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely want to give this a try. Because I do love myself some automation. I'm definitely a fan of it. Okay, so clay. And at some point I need to get a clay thing going as well. I need to figure out what I need for the clay milestone. Clay bricks, and then a tinker station, and then a primitive collector. Oh, that's so much clay. Oh no, that collects items and all items inside harvesters, assemblers, and chests in its. Oh no, okay, so that's not that. So yeah, that's clay bricks. That's a special items workstation for. Okay, yeah, primitive collector. Yeah, speed upgrade. So apparently there isn't like a clay harvester. All right, good to know. Not a problem. So we don't have to worry about that. I do need 2 more gears. So let's make those. And then I need 4 planks. So 4 of those. All right. The harvester seems like it would make sense to put up kind of right about here because this is where I have all the chests. So I would think I would want to do that. So we're going to go ahead, build a harvester right here. Again, look at me making sense. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So it can hold 2 things and spit one out. Okay, good to know. So I'm going to put it right there. That'll work. And then reach clay milestone 3, place a primitive collector. Instead of collecting each building manually, you can use a collector to collect all harvesters and assemble within radius at once. Okay. Sounds good. So how much did we say we needed for this? We need 100. So we got to go around, collect 79 clay. All right. I can do this. Bang on a whole bunch of clay here. All right. So we'll have to do this for a while because the clay normally has at best 3 to it. And at some point, we'll be able to make clay bricks with all this. With that, I'm sure will come into play at some point in time. It does seem like the items kind of respawn. Because I have had times where I've been out here walking around and all of a sudden, presto, something like shows up and almost hits me in the head. Like a tree or a stone, like a big rock. Or some wheat stalks, which wouldn't hurt as much if they hit me in the head. Not like a tree. Trees are generally painful if they hit you in the head. You generally want to avoid that if you can. And yeah, we'll keep on going with this. Until they tell me I don't have to anymore. And you can hold down the mouse button when you get close to another one. It'll just keep collecting. So I'm not clicking this time and time again because my mouse would really hate me if I did that. It would be very, very upset with me. But thankfully, the game does not put me in that kind of predicament because I played enough games where my mouse is mad at me already. I will probably be in the market for a new mouse here pretty soon. I've got a feeling. Oh, no, Milestone 3. That's right. Milestone 2 is the Tinker Station. So I've still got a ways to go. And as we can see, these are respawning ever so slowly. Just like that one, which almost hit me in the head. All right, so yeah, let's go back towards our home. Because there should be a bunch here, I'm thinking. These have had a lot more time to respawn. Again, I'm really a fan of this graphical style. It's really kind of cool. Even if I can't tell what the official name is of it, if there is one. But like everything with like all the like the black lines around it, all the black contours, that's the thing I'm talking about. But I don't know if that has a name. I'm sure it does. And I'm sure someone will leave a comment and let me know. And my misery of not knowing what it is. Or they'll say, Rusty, that doesn't actually have a name. I don't know why you think it does. that could also be a possibility. I'm surprised I don't have enough clay yet. We've been doing a lot of clay collecting here, but still no dice. How much clay do I have? Well, it's not going to tell me. How much more do I need? Where are we? For this. I'm 4 away. Shoot. I should have just trusted the process a little more. Just trust the process, Rusty. Trust the process, whatever you do. Or I could have gone to that nature's blessing and probably gotten all the clay I needed. But too late now. I'm running the other direction. There it is. Primitive collector. So let's go back here and see exactly what we got going on. Let's collect all the things out of here while we're at it. So take the wheat, because I don't have the collector yet. So we might as well get all this. Take the wood. Take the stone. Cool. There's all that. And then we need to do the primitive collector. So that is going to be 5 gears, 10 stone, 5 stone bricks. Let's go ahead and pin that because I will forget it. So pin. All right. So 4 more stone bricks. There. And then we've got the 5 gears. So we're good there. All right. That takes care of that. Cool. So primitive collector. We're going to set that. It said it had a pretty big radius. But we're going to put it right here in the middle of all this. So build. Yeah, it shows you the radius. I wish there was a way to like zoom out to see where everything is. I mean, you can get an idea of seeing it by looking here. So it's going to collect from all the chests, but it's not going to collect from these guys. I would have to really get crafty, I feel like, to get it to collect from everything. Maybe if I put it there. No, because it won't collect from the windmill there. It would I mean, maybe here it collects from everything, but at the same time, I don't want to do that because it's going to block those pipes. Let's maybe not get too crazy with this. Try and set it in an area where it won't be in the way of anything. This feels like it's not going to be in the way of everything, or of anything. And it will still collect everything around it. I think that's good. Yeah, so interact, and it's got all that stuff in there, so that shows everything that's going in it. Oh, and so it will collect. It doesn't show you what it has in it, but you can just keep on clicking on it, and it'll just pick up everything that it has gathered. Cool. So don't have to worry about that anymore. So next thing they want us to do is go to the mountains biome. That is probably this. That appears to be that, but it doesn't tell me what those things are. So what is that? What? I'm guessing maybe we need to perhaps get something that's stone related. I don't know. And if I collect that stone, I think they said if I collect the stone from here, it doesn't count. So that stone, if I collected that 11 stone, I was at 220 before. Does that count? It does. So those do count when they get collected from there. So we need 19 more there to make stone gears. And then I need a whole lot to get the speed buff. A whole lot. But it's interesting that doesn't show me what that is that we need. I'm sure there's a reason. It just would become a matter of what exactly is that. And we're not getting wood very fast. Maybe we'll go back and do the mini game here again while we're just kind of waiting and see if we can get further back in there. Maybe this could be interesting. So let's go back into the dark thicket here. Try this again. Oh, yeah, gotta run. Now, if I just go back for one of these trees back here, if I just charge ahead to these trees, what is this going to do? Is this a dumb idea or not? This is probably a dumb idea. This is probably a very, very dumb idea. Yeah, this was a dumb idea. Okay, but at least we know. Yeah, so don't go there. Or did we get a bunch of... I don't know if we got a bunch of stuff from that. But let's see. Upgrades. So, Bit and Hog skill when activated through the Bit and Hog axes. Oh, yeah, we're not anywhere close to that. And that is 50. That is 30. That is also 30. Unlocks Poison passive. Axe skill applies Poison effect lasting 2 seconds and dealing 10 base... Okay, so that just makes everything go... That would work good on those trees and further back. But for now, let's just keep our eyes on these trees here, because these are ones that we know we can handle. So don't go to things you can't handle right now. Maybe when you get the poison, you can go back there to one of those trees back there. See if that's going to work. But for now, let's just stick with this. Yeah, this is a much better idea. Much, much better. And should give us at least a one progression thing. So upgrades. Let's do that. Or no, let's do this. And then we'll go back in one more time. All right. So yeah, just every time get a little bit stronger. Just a little bit. And then after we get this wood dust, I might try those trees further back where we have that poison effect. See if that's going to make a difference. It might. It might not, but we'll at least give it a whirl. See if that will be enough to make a change here. No, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Can I get back out? Yes. I meant to go in here and get the upgrade. So, poison. Let's try that out. And then that unlocks poison damage, increases the poison's passive, and then that. Okay. Oh, an AoE passive. Wow, nice. Swing your axe and hit all kinds of trees. That's cool. All right, so we're going to just march right back for that tree back there. Again, this is probably a dumb thing to do, but I want to at least try. See if what this is going to do here. So let's check it out. So it is putting that poison on there. Again, I don't know if this is going to be enough. We're going to try. I mean, I feel like we're doing a decent job at hitting this. But it's still... Oh, we did! So that got us wood resin. Which we don't need yet. But, I mean, that was cool. We still didn't get nearly as much of the wood dust as we would have gotten if we would just stayed pat. So... okay. All very interesting. All very interesting. Oh, and this sign is unreadable. But there's a sign here. Okay, cool. What does it say? Your guess is as good as mine. Gather all that. Oh, so it will eventually... yeah, so it will eventually stop. Based on, it can only collect the capacity of everything that around it. That makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. So if we take a look at this again, we would need 200. I still need 72 wood, and then 7 of this thing that we don't know what this thing is. We have no idea what that thing is. And all I can figure is that it must be related to some kind of an unlock. And I can only figure that it's like something that we've just not gathered. So if we go this way, is there anything out here to gather that we've not gathered before? I see a lot of clay. I see a lot of wood. Is there something over here? No. Can't go any further than that. So this is all just the regular stuff. I don't know if it is just something that's in the thicket. It wouldn't seem like it would be, but I don't know. This is interesting to know exactly what we could possibly do here. I don't know. Maybe we try this a couple more times. We'll enter the thicket. And is there anything there? No. Actually, there was another thing I wanted to see. If I run all the way back here, I did see what looked like a base of some sort back here. Or a house or a hut. Is this anything? Or am I wasting my time? I might be wasting my time going here. Yeah, I wasted my time. All right, well, that's fine. No worries. I at least had to check it out, see what it was. So, yeah, that was a waste of time. We had to check it. How much wood dust do I have? 43. Okay, so we're going to actually try this a couple more times. Again, sign. Don't bother looking at the sign. You can't read it. So don't get distracted by it. You can't do anything about it. You're not that good of a reader, at least not of these signs. So yeah, each time you come through here, you can make yourself a little bit stronger, get yourself to where you can handle more and more trees, maybe get to those bigger trees further back there, and it just kind of keeps going and going like that. So progression, I have 75. This doesn't unlock, I'm guessing, or does it? The AoE skill. So that can unlock. It's only 15 to unlock it. Okay, and then how about this? Permanently increases the AoE effect by 10. Okay, that's cool. And then AoE's passive radius by 5 meters. That's cool. But we can't do anything about that. But those are all cool things. So let's go back in with all of our AoE powers and see what this is about. We're just going to hit trees everywhere. Or try. I think that hit another tree there. Oh yeah, we're just hitting trees all over the place. Look at us go. Trees don't stand a chance against us now. Just hitting trees left, right, and center. Look at us go, man. This is good. Nobody has any chance against us now. We are just super, super good with this AoE skill. That's kind of neat. That is really neat, not going to lie. I found that one to be quite fun. How much did we actually get out of that? 82. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Still hasn't answered the question of what that thing is on the screen for the mountain biome. That's something we'll have to check out at another point. I do believe. Let's go ahead, grab all that. Primitive press. So we unlocked a primitive press. So what does it take to make a primitive press? Refines raw resources into denser processed output, a basic machine for early stage automation. Is it worth trying that? Or what is, I haven't even checked to see exactly what this does. I mean, I made this thing, but what can we make out of it? Oh, it just makes all that. That's all it does. Okay, so that's, I mean, we can make a whole bunch of bricks and stuff like that. We could have it do that if we so felt like it. I don't know if that's all that useful right now. Maybe I have, maybe I try building this one thing here, this primitive press. Try it out. See exactly what it does. Refines raw resources into denser process output. Maybe that's going to tell us the things that we need for that next thing up the line for the mountain biome. I'm just winging it. It may not do anything, but it's worth trying. So we'll go ahead and set it out here. Just give it a whirl. So build and the primitive press, sure. Set it out just like this. So what does this make? Oh, that just does wheat oil. Oh, okay. So that's basically the same as the assembler. So I could set up another chest and all that, and then that would take that, turn that into wheat oil. I could assemble that, and then that could become things. So you could set up multiple assemblers and have, yeah, I see where we're going with this. I see where we're going with this. I get it. Lots of stuff you can do, except know what that is. Very, very fun. Very cool. Again, really like the art style. Like the concept, because again, automation games have always been my jam, even if I'm not that good at them. Definitely leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Let me know if you'd like to see more of this demo. Again, the demo itself comes out on May 8th. The game itself is currently slated to come out in the third quarter of 2026. So, but the demo, with it being coming out then, you'll be able to try it out for the low cost of $0.00. So if you've always wanted to try your hand at a take on automation in a very interesting looking land where you're trying to repair a busted up lighthouse, then this will be the game for you. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really liked this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.